Imagine starting creatine because everyone says it's the ultimate supplement for muscle growth and strength. But after weeks of taking it, you barely notice any difference. Frustrating, right? But here's the thing. Maybe the problem isn't creatine itself, but how you're using it. Creatine has been studied for decades, and the research is clear. It can improve strength, muscle size, and even overall body composition. But just swallowing a scoop each day won't magically transform your body. Small mistakes, like not drinking enough water, can completely sabotage your progress. Today, I'll walk you through the most common creatine mistakes people make and how you can fix them to get the full benefits. Mistake number 1. Switching between too many forms of creatine. Creatine is massively popular among gym goers, athletes, and bodybuilders. But with so many different versions, creatine nitrate, creatine HCl, buffered creatine, and the classic creatine monohydrate, it's easy to get overwhelmed. Some companies even claim their version won't cause bloating. So should you take multiple forms to maximize results? The short answer, no. Stick to one type. Mixing different forms usually means you won't be getting the right dosage of any of them, which kills your progress. Personally, I stick with creatine monohydrate, and I'm not switching anytime soon. Why? Because it's the most researched, most affordable, and most reliable form out there. That doesn't mean the other forms are useless, but whichever you choose, consistency and correct dosing matter far more than the name on the tub. Mistake number 2, doing the wrong type of workout. Creatine is best at fueling short bursts of explosive activity. That's why sprinters and weightlifters love it. But if your training is mostly endurance cardio, you might not notice much difference. Here's why. Your body has 3 main energy systems, and the one creatine supports is called the ATP-PCR system. It powers short, intense activities like lifting heavy weights or sprinting, but it only lasts about 10 to 15 seconds before needing to recharge. That's where creatine comes in. It helps restore those energy stores faster, so you can squeeze out a few extra reps or hold a heavy set for longer. But if your routine is mostly long, steady-state cardio, creatine won't make much of an impact. Instead, focus on resistance training in the 3 to 12 rep range, or short, high-intensity intervals. That's where creatine really shines. Mistake number 3, treating creatine like a magic pill. A lot of people start creatine expecting instant results, bigger muscles, more strength, crazy pumps. But creatine doesn't work overnight. It takes time for your muscle stores to saturate, and the benefits show gradually through better training performance. More reps, more sets, more total volume over time. That's what builds real muscle. Also, taking creatine only before your workout is a mistake. Which leads me to mistake number 4, only relying on pre-workout creatine. Because creatine is so effective, a lot of brands throw it into pre-workout formulas. The problem? Most of those pre-workouts are underdosed. A scoop might only give you 1 to 2 grams of creatine, but the recommended daily dose is 5 grams. That's nowhere near enough. The solution is simple. Get a tub of plain creatine monohydrate. It's cheap, unflavored, and you can add it to literally anything. Then choose your approach. Option 1. Loading phase. 20 grams per day, split into 4 doses, for 5 to 7 days. Then drop to 5 grams daily for maintenance. This saturates your muscles quickly, but may cause some bloating. Option 2. Slow and steady. Take 5 grams daily with no loading phase. It takes longer to fully saturate your muscles, but you'll likely avoid water retention. Either way, you'll eventually reach the same benefits. Mistake number 5. Not drinking enough water. This one is huge. Creatine works by pulling water into your muscles, which is why some people notice quick weight gain in the first week. That's actually a good sign. It means it's working. But if you're not drinking enough water, you'll feel sluggish, and the benefits will stall. For every 5 grams of creatine, add an extra 300 to 500 milliliters of water to your day. In total, aim for at least 3 to 4 liters daily. Proper hydration will keep your muscles fuller, stronger, and better fueled for workouts. Mistake number 6. Overdoing caffeine. Here's a sneaky one most people don't realize. Too much caffeine can interfere with creatine's effectiveness. Caffeine is a diuretic, meaning it makes your body flush out more water. The exact opposite of what you want when creatine is trying to pull water into your muscles. I'm not saying cut out coffee completely. A cup or 2 a day is fine. But if you're stacking coffee with energy drinks, caffeine pills, and high-stim pre-workouts, you're working against your creatine. Quick Q&A on creatine. Now let's answer some of your most common questions. Can I mix creatine with protein? Yes. Creatine and protein actually complement each other perfectly. Creatine boosts performance, while protein aids recovery and muscle growth. You can take them together or separately. For example, creatine before training and protein after. Either way, they work great side by side. Is creatine safe for my kidneys or overall health? Creatine is one of the most researched supplements in the world, and the evidence shows it's safe for healthy individuals. Concerns about kidney damage, dehydration, or cramps are mostly anecdotal. Just make sure you're healthy before starting and don't already have kidney issues. Do I even need creatine if I eat a lot of meat? Your body naturally produces creatine, and foods like red meat and fish contain it too. But supplementation ensures your muscle stores stay fully saturated, especially if you train hard and want every possible performance edge. Creatine is powerful, but it's not the whole picture. To truly maximize muscle growth, you also need to pay attention to another key factor, your testosterone levels. In the next video, I'll show you exactly how to boost testosterone naturally to build more strength and muscle. Make sure you check it out.